Zone 1, Zone 2, Zontiga. Welcome to Zontiga channel. My name is Edmund.
My name is Wee.
And I'm Lau. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to our channel.
And today we are at different locations, right? Last week we were at our
GMBB
store.
GMBB store. Ooh, our new outlet in KL.
And hopefully you all have a chance to visit. If not, head over to GMBB. We are on the second floor, unit 229. Come and visit. It's a different vibe.
Don't miss out.
Don't miss out.
Don't miss out.
And come say hi.
Yeah. So where are we today?
We are at the Zontiga HQ, which is the OG Zontiga.
Taman Paramount.
Yeah, the Taman Paramount HQ.
And it's notoriously recognizable by the color of our wall.
Yeah,
Yellow.
it's yellow, right? So
Except for Mr. Out here for green screen.
we are having a very fancy setup today, with the mics and the books and all. What are we having today, Edmund?
And it's our first time appearing in this, right? So we are also experimenting this. Hopefully, you know, the outcome is good and you all will like it, and then you encourage us to do a bit more of this next time.
Yeah. So we have the Malaysian photo book archive, and we also have two of our published photo books, Reka Fajar and Mencari Roma.
Mencari Roma, yeah.
And as well as this is not our published book, but this is by one of our friends over at
The Uncle Auntie
Zin
by Man Studio.
By Man Studio, yes.
Yeah. So
since we are in Zontiga, what are we going to talk about today? I mean, I know we have all the setup here, but we wanted to talk about Zontiga in this episode.
A backstory of Zontiga with Mr. Lau.
We have all of us lah, not just me. I know I'm the oldest member, you know, but you guys are also been here for close to 1 year.
Yeah,
1 year plus.
Edmund is 1 year plus.
Yeah.
So you all will have your own experience in Zontiga as well, and maybe your first impression on Zontiga before you join.
Betul.
But actually, to just go back a bit before, right? Since we're going to talk about Zontiga, I think many people came to Zontiga for different reasons, right?
Betul.
Some came to us for our film lab. Some just want to come and drop by at our library to browse our book. So maybe not all of you have sort of experience coming to Zontiga for everything that we have. So we thought maybe in this episode we can just also go over what we do, go through what we do, just to maybe for all the benefit of the the audiences who doesn't know some of the things that we do, right? So actually we have
me and Edmund actually interview some of our photography friends and also artists that came to the Zontiga and asked them what it came in their mind when they first heard Zontiga. Yeah. So
should we look at the video?
Yeah.
So
let's roll the video.
Let's play the video now and watch it together.
Okay, play.
Photo book library.
Yeah.
There I can all the books to my photography. A film lab that really appreciate the community, film photography community.
It's a very comfy place to chill and to develop your film.
Local film lab.
Photo books.
Photo bookstore.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you. How about Zontiga?
Very nice chill photography space. Except for the staff, Edmund.
I think it's a good place for a lot of photographers to come and chill and look at photo books and learn a lot of things about photography.
Friendly stuff. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So we are back from
That's
the video.
So
you all notice, they all say sort of different things, right?
Mostly just say film lab. Some say Zontiga do a lot of things for the community, for the photography community.
photo book library.
Photo book library.
Yeah, that's what most the famous thing about what they say about Zontiga, right? They came and then they read the books and then get their films developed.
Yeah.
But actually,
maybe I should also ask what's your first impression, since we have already seen.
Oh no, so shy.
We start with the youngest member. I mean,
my God.
not you, because you're obviously, I don't know whether it's obvious or not, because you also, I cannot tell your age.
Yeah, macam dah tua ya, man.
Man, I look so
Seem
old.
old. Very old.
But V joined us most recently. I mean, not recent, but he's the latest, newest member of Zontiga. Maybe we start with him, right? Then I ask you, right?
Okay, so actually, the Zontiga is the second film lab, if I must say, that I worked before. Before this, so the first thing in mind when I heard Zontiga is actually before I worked at the first film lab, which is Film Never Die Asia. So during that time, I was already shot with analog. Then I had a different experience within this film labs. Then I noticed that Zontiga is somehow very far from my house. So I thought like macam why don't I just try to pay it a visit, because I heard people say that Zontiga is at Taman Paramount has a different vibe. So I reached myself, and then I realized that the place itself is a very nice and inspiring, because it has a photo book library, just what the person that I interviewed. So I might as well in the same page as them, because there's literally a different vibe from others film lab. So if you came to the Zontiga, it's like a one-stop photography spot for you to get your photos, to get your photos printed, to get inspired within the photo books. And also the one of the things that I realized is that it's a official retailer for lomography brand. So that's quite nice, because I like the lomography, because it's an experimental kind of stuff.
Film and camera.
Yeah, film camera. So yeah, that's how I heard, and then what came in my mind when I heard Zontiga. And also, they have a very cool vending machine though. So
Yes, we have
so
two
it's,
vending machine.
so it's,
One at 1/2 cafe, and another one is at
the
GMBB.
KL.
Woo!
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
the
If you have not visited GMVB, our store there, please go and visit it. And you will find that
it has a different different vibe than Zontiga HQ. So might as well you guys can visit and also try to buy some books.
Yeah, and you guys can even take selfie with the vending machine. It's a very retro looking, very cool looking vending machine. So it's very Instagrammable. Kacak.
Instagrammable pula.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
I told
he
mine.
shared already.
I shared mine.
But shout out to Film Never Die. They are
Shout out
they
to
are
FND.
Great
Film
great lab.
Film lab as well.
Down in Batu Pahat.
Yeah, Batu Pahat Johor. You guys can check that as well.
Yeah,
And
they are the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I mean, they do a great job in promoting film photographies to the community there. So now it's your turn.
Okay, so my first time visited Zontiga was July 2022. Was my first time visited this place. When I first time entering the Zontiga, I was like, wow, so yellow, very cool. And there's photo book library. There's cool cameras, Hasselblad reflex at the cabinet. So it's like every film photographer dream. Wow, I wish I can own those cameras. But now I'm technically own it because I work here.
Technically only no.
Do you even get to use the camera?
So can I use it?
For those who doesn't know, those are some of my personal collections, and I actually tasked him to help me to exercise my camera once in a while. But sometimes I think he exercised too much. But recently he hasn't touched it.
He abused it.
He abused it.
Yeah.
So don't devalue my cameras, please.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, no.
So when I was first time visited Zontiga in around July 2022. The time I haven't worked in Zontiga yet, but on that time I was actually jobless, so I was like, wow, it'd be cool if I can work in Zontiga, so I can provide my help to the photography community. So I'm shamelessly go search Zontiga website, and I saw, oh, they are not recruiting, but you know what? I just gonna message them
Shamelessly.
So after like 1 week, Mr. Lau contacted me for a Zoom call. So that time I was very nice. Like, hi, Mr. Lau.
I cannot remember what you wear.
You sweet talk, Mr. Lau.
It wasn't what he wear that that make impression. But I think it's true what he said that we don't have a position then.
Yeah.
But it was interesting that it was at a time where we also embarked on a project.
Yeah.
And
The
we
Malaysian
needed
photo book archive.
Yeah, we needed some extra hands to help us to work on the archive project, and hence he was recruited as a part-timer to help us do some cataloging and a little bit of research work and to actually develop the archive together with our partners from PBCKL, Photo Book Club KL.
Shout out to Faisal. And then
shout out to Faisal.
Yeah, so that project was in 2022.
2022.
Yeah. I mean,
I wasn't there.
Time
yeah,
just
yeah.
flies, right? It feels
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just yesterday.
Yeah, when I was work in the Zontiga, I have the idea of making a photo book of my own for a long time, but I did not know how. So when I was first time working at Zontiga, I was helping out the Malaysian photo book exhibition. So I think Faisal told me that Edmund, you should make your own book. And that time was I only have 3 weeks to make a mock-up of my own photo book. So I came up with this book called Rasa Sayang. It's still in work on progress, but I hope this year I can do it, or maybe next
I
year.
see. We give him a platform to do his advertisement now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But is it available?
Now it's already on,
2024. Oh.
I mean, you are already publicly telling people you're working on it since 2022. You better hurry up and finish up the project.
Oh, it's not finished yet. Oh my
Not finished yet.
god.
Yeah.
You have to finish it.
I have the fun issue. Fun issue.
Fun issue.
Fun issue.
Yeah, lah tu. Your
FUN
money.
or FUND? I think you have too
Always.
much fun on some other things,
Oh.
and then you lose focus on this book.
Okay, hopefully
Okay,
soon.
let's. I think we wander off a little bit,
Mm.
but so you first came in through as a part timer,
Yeah.
and then I remember actually that wasn't the first time that I remember him the interview. I think it was the very first time. I think he contacted me for a book that he wanted to purchase. if I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
wrong.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
I was like,
That was the first impression that I had on him. Someone that is interested in the Alex Webb book.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly,
yeah, because I was shamelessly no patient to wait the store to reopen. I want to faster take the book.
I know he came here and browsed before,
Yeah.
and then I think after that he contacted me and said he wants to buy. I think at that time we happened to also have a promotion going on,
Yeah.
and he bought it lah.
So during that time, Mr. Lau doesn't know Edmund yet lah.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah. Then he came and write in and say, is there something that he could do here? And yeah, I mean things just kind of like come together lah. And here he is for almost like 1.5 years.
Yeah, around that.
So after that project finished, I think we worked on the first version of MPA, Malaysian Photo Book Archive, and we also continue to work on the Malaysian Photo Book Archive number 2.
Yep, this is our
Second.
Malaysian Photo Book Archive Catalogue, Volume 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, it's something that we want to do every year. So 2022 we have Volume 1, 2021, hang on, I lost track of time. 2022 we have Volume 1, 2022, 2023 we have Volume 2. Yeah.
2024.
And we continue to
Volume 3.
enhance it, streamline it and make it better.
so everyone can actually come to the photo book library to browse the MPA to see the archives as well. Or
Yeah.
even you provide the download link, right?
We provide the
We
download
provide
link,
download link.
and if you want to contribute to our cause, there's a way
Yeah.
for you to contribute as
Yeah,
well
it
through our
actually-
website. But just for the audience who hasn't heard about MPA before, it's actually an initiative that we came up with, and we try to document and catalog based on
The local.
various channel and sources. We're trying to catalog, provide a timeline history of the photo books or photo publications that has ever been published by Malaysian photographer, since the longest we can actually get lah, right? I think at this moment, I think the earliest book was in the 90s.
Oh,
So if anyone who has books that is actually older than that, you're welcome to contact us, because we would like to be able to archive them. So donate to us so that we can document it down, take some pictures, so that we can include you in the next volume of the Malaysian Photo Book Archive. So in the archive right now today, it has close to about 100 books and titles in the entire archive. So it was actually arranged it in a way that it usually go by timeline, from 1990s to 2000 to 2010, and then
Till the present.
and the 20s, and then the present, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
That's a
and-
good initiative.
Yeah, and then we're also looking for funds, to keep to sustain the project.
Sustain,
Yep.
yeah.
Whoever who is in,
So
would
you
like
guys
to,
can come and like browse the archive. If you guys like the initiative, can submit to the cause.
We need your help.
No
we
lah,
need
it's not nearly lah, because like anyhow
anyhow we're gonna do it,
anyhow
if
we're
you
gonna do it.
but any additional help can
Yeah. Leave our
Can help
burden
us
free carry. Raise
Yeah.
our
Yeah, and
Our
also
shoulder.
we did a photo book grant in 2021 or 2022.
Yeah, I think before we go there, maybe just I wanted to also take the audience through how Zontiga was started. Right? I
Okay.
think.
Okay, Mr. Lau, talking about the yellow just now, I was wondering why the Zontiga is yellow. I mean, like, yeah, you came to the Zontiga and it's yellow all around, right? Is it because your favorite color? Yeah,
No,
I'm just wondering lah.
it is not my favorite color. It was just coincidence. I think when we founded the Zontiga in 2020, as we found the place in Taman Paramount, we engaged an ID, and we kind of like told her that we want it to be very welcoming, warm, and then she came up. The first design that she came out, and the color scheme and everything, it's kind of like, wow, this is so special. It's very different from some of the other places that we've been to. She actually suggested us to paint our wall yellow.
Wow.
Not only the wall yellow, but also the ceiling yellow. So as you walk in, and then it also combined with the the light tone wood shelf and wood furniture that we have. It kind of like really give that warm feeling. So when I look at it, from a 3D images,
Perspective, yeah.
I said, I think that's what I want. I said, you don't have to go anywhere. This is what I want. And this is just the indoor, right?
Yeah.
The outdoor was also yellow, right? But what you all do not know is that I have no control over what paints goes outside, because I'm only renting the inside. Right? Outside is actually painted by the landlord, right? And it was actually green color before we moved in. So while we were actually renovating this place and painting inside, actually the landlord also doesn't know that we are painting inside yellow. And she went on she said, since you are renting the place, I'm going to repaint the outdoor. And it didn't come to my mind that I want to paint the outdoor yellow also. So I didn't even ask them that I want it to be yellow. But it was green, right? And then she went on and painted it yellow. So both of us didn't sort of synchronize, but then it turns out that, hey, I set my mind on yellow, and she also set her mind on yellow.
Wow.
So it's a coincidence, and it works out well, right? Because inside, outside is all yellow, and it make it even more prominent. And I asked her why did she selected yellow, and she says she actually engaged a feng shui master. or maybe she asked the feng shui master. I don't know whether that engaged part is actually truth or not, but she said that based on feng shui, and because if you ever come to the store in Taman Paramount, we kind of like on the second floor, right? And the entire row of shops are mainly single story. So our left neighbor and our right neighbor are all single story, and we are on the second floor. So we kind of like stand out in the same row, right? And during morning, when the sun rise and when there's actually a lot of sunlight that coming into the building, and according yellow and the sun, it gives that ong and the white. So that's why the landlord actually painted it yellow lah, and inside coincidentally we also painted it yellow.
Yeah, the outside somehow like synchronized with the inside's yellow, so it's quite a nice thing because Mr. Lau doesn't have to pay extra money for the.
Actually, I didn't even thought about it. I didn't even thought about it. I was like, okay lah, we are most of the time we are going to be inside. Outside I just whatever the landlord painting it is fine with me.
Yeah, that's the nice thing because as well I heard that also the circular window also designed by you, right?
No, it's designed by the ID.
But
again,
it's your
it was
idea
again, it was actually it wasn't my idea, but it was because as to any good ID, they were before they came with design, they will ask what we do. So we explained to her what we do, right? And so we say that we are into photography, we want to create a space that's warm for people to come in, and we are not just a film lab. We wanted to do things beyond just processing films. So prior to Zontiga, we were actually a film lab for many years in Damansara Uptown, right? So I've been doing film lab for a number of years, and then when we founded Zontiga in 2020, we said that what can we do more beside a film lab, right? So that's where we venture into, my idea then was to actually create a kind of space and support systems and bring people together to help, to kind of like cater for folks that wanted to do beyond just shooting pictures and keeping it in their hard drive, right? So if you want to print, if you want to exhibit, if you want to see your work come to life in the book format, then if you want to exhibit your work, and if you want to learn from others, get inspired, I think I want to create that space. And hence Zontiga came about in 2020, and when we told our ID, going back to your questions, that this is what we do, she came up with a design that having our front window round shape, and then as you come in to inside our shop, then you will see that there is actually a space for our exhibitions, which is rectangular in shape. So when you have a round window and a rectangular shape, that looks like a camera, right? So the round window is more like your lens, right? And the opening is your aperture of the lens. And then we also put curtains so that we can make that exhibition space enclosed and dark. And anything that is in a box, in a rectangular box with a lens, with a glass in front, it's a camera.
It's a camera.
Yeah. So I don't know. Actually, I didn't ask her whether she intentionally think about that, right? But when we look at it, I said, "Hey, this really looks like a camera," and they said, "Yeah, we want it."
Actually, this is a nice spot already to resemble what we do, like a Zontiga. And it's a camera.
Mr. One question: what is your favorite color?
Not yellow. Actually, it also changes over time. So I'm a Pantone. If you know Pantone, every year they have a year color of the year. So I don't really have a favorite color.
What's your favorite color for this year?
It's like a blue. It's like a blue, right? Or green.
Recently I like blue and orange. So if you go to a GMBB store,
okay, I see.
To find out, you will see a hint of blue.
Yeah. So would be every year the store will be change color or no?
No lah.
I think if you work harder,
if you did well, you can change every season.
If you have the money, some support, then we'll change the color. But no lah. I think we would like to venture into some new things as well, right? So we talk about that we do more than just the film lab, but we're doing much more today, right? We have just to share with the audience. So beside the film lab that we have, beside retailing films, we have a photo book library, which carries close to about 300 titles. Right.
300 titles. Wow.
Yeah. And then we have we sell books.
Sell books, yeah. We also sell
brick
photo
and
books.
mortar, and also on website zontiga.com. You can buy books
Can
from us
visit.
online. We ship to across Malaysia and Southeast Asia and
Worldwide as well.
worldwide as well. Yeah. So that's what we do, and then we offer printings. We run events.
We also did
we do workshops.
Film of the month.
Yeah, we
by
have a
this
Film
guy.
of Month campaign recently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we do much more stuff. So coming back to that because he is spending most of his time in the library, not browsing the library, but he's supposed to take care of the library.
Yeah.
So I want to quiz him.
Okay.
Give him a quiz.
What's the
What are the categories available in our library?
yeah?
I can give you a hint. 6.
There's 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a
I can tell you his answer is wrong.
photographer artist collection, and there's a darkroom photography knowledge section, and we also have the photography catalog section, as well as the
No anime section.
huh?
There's no anime.
No anime section.
Hey,
Oh,
Okay,
no.
never mind. I
Oh
forgot.
no. The library punya department. What is
oh
this?
shit.
You cannot even know what is in the library.
Okay, I need to check online real quick.
So I can tell that your favorite genre on the library is street lah.
Oh my god, yes, street photography.
Then
Yeah.
what's the best book that you ever browse?
The
That you
best
might
book.
browse it again and again.
Recently, I keep looking back at the Mary Ellen Tiny book, which she documented this person called Tiny from her teenage time until she got married and with the children getting older and older. So it's a project which takes like more than 20 or 30 years maybe. Yeah.
And
3 decades. Eh?
yeah. So he didn't give all the answers lah.
He doesn't have the answer. But would you
So
would
anyway,
recommend to anyone lah?
I mean the categories are actually pasted. I mean we have that legend for the categories in our libraries. So there are 6 categories. When you visit our libraries, you can actually try to find out lah. Maybe it's a quiz. Right?
categories,
Whoever the first one who can comment below and tell us
The 6
the 6 categories.
genres.
we probably will give you a surprise prize.
Can belanja nasi lemak lah. Nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak.
Hint
That's
6, and it's not organized by genre. Okay, that's the hint.
No,
Alright.
no ni lah, no right order.
Okay,
Can
sneak peek.
just
The
see
answer
genre.
is in the website somewhere. You have to dig it out.
The first person who came back with the right answers in the comment
Can claim nasi lemak.
can claim nasi lemak from us.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have 300 titles now. I think it's a decent collections. I don't know. I mean, I'm not benchmarking ourselves against anybody, but I think it's a decent collections, and we also look forward to continue to grow it.
It's also a personal collection from your
Yeah, so I mean,
From your fundings.
a number of them are my own collections because I collected over the years, and then also we reach out to partners and
donations.
Donations, right? So and when some visitors came to us when they saw a library, they also generously offer to donate some books, right? So it's a combination of donations, my collections, and loaners from actually
partners.
there's a good percentage of it actually come from
For the book club Kuala Lumpur.
For the book club Kuala Lumpur.
Shout out to Faizal.
Shout out to Faizal again. Thanks. It's good to get to know you since 2022 through a couple of projects and also setting up the library. And thanks for your generosity to loan us some of the books so that we can have bigger collections now. So I think my personal collections are probably about 70%. Maybe
That's
close
very
to about 20% came from PBC KL and the rest of the 10% came from some donations
That's quite a lot as
from
well.
various people, and we look forward to continue to grow the library. We don't want to pressure ourselves to set a targets, right? But we look forward to every year to keep growing the
Quantity.
libraries until a point where maybe this space are no longer adequate to house them.
Yeah.
and we have special reading hours on every
Friday.
Friday night, and
So
come
you-
visit us, because that's the time where the lab is closed,
Yeah.
and it's relatively quiet time that you can actually
Come read books, okay?
Yeah.
And
Some people
you
can
can send the film in also, but I recommend come to read book. Make it as your objective to come into read book.
So you will always see this guy at the counter.
Okay, you can see
So
me
you
at the
can
counter.
smile, so that this guy will always smile. If
Yeah.
not, he's frowning his way through.
If you ask me for street photography books, get prepared. You also can
What if what if somebody asks some flower book or
we
some
also have flower
portraits?
book.
which one?
Will you entertain them?
I know which one, but I forgot the title of the book.
Yeah. I mean, why we're asking this, I think, just to show that there's actually not just street photography book. Again, I also emphasize that it's not organized by genre.
Yeah.
So
it's more
I-
than just
yeah,
street.
I don't want to let the answers out. So we have 6
Yeah, yeah.
categories.
You have to
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But I spilled out one of the genre, so you guys like.
Hint already, extra hint.
No, he got it. So yeah, the various hints has been dropped. Okay. Now, so we just going back again, right? So we have events also,
Events, yeah.
and these events are, some of them are workshops, some of them are just talks. And I think last year we did. I mean, of
So
course,
for events like.
I think
for-
last year we did quite a lot last year, right?
We did like FD Walker photo sharing event, the Rehearsal Robin sharing event, and as well as the workshop, the Wubin by Zhang Wubin, the editing and sequencing workshop, and I attended it. Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
Can you share with us what
I
did you
learned a
learn?
lot of things from Wubin, although he said that, Edmund, you look so dead. It's like, oh my god, so many information trying to go into my brain, and like, it's like my explosion.
But why did you sign up?
It's a paid
Because I wanted to
workshop,
learn
right?
more about sequencing editing.
And it
Yeah.
helps you in your some of the things that you're doing, right?
Yeah, I'm making a new zine actually.
Yeah.
So can you share us what did you learn? A bit.
One of the technique Zobin taught is the file picture edit. I cannot share too much lah. You need to pay, man. Yeah, the next workshop coming soon. I think coming soon. Come join.
Too stinky you.
Yeah,
Big cannot.
very affordable the workshop. If you go Singapore, yeah.
No, I think Ubin offers it in various countries. He
Yeah.
offers it in Malaysia, Singapore, and I think he also went to Hong Kong to offer the same workshop. This year, we are in the midst of discussing with him on workshops as
Yeah.
well. So stay tuned that we're going to roll out more workshops.
Yeah.
Not only from Rubin, but also from other people.
Yeah.
That covers various things. We are not fixated on just one thing. So
Yeah.
books making, projects making, statements, project statements, and there are other things as well, right? So there
Yeah.
are workshops that probably talk about, your favorite thing, street
Street photography
photography
workshop, yeah.
workshops, right? And of course there are other workshops as well that we wanted to do this year,
Yeah.
and beyond as well, right? I think one of the things that so we have grown from 2020 until now, and we started off Film Lab initially. We have ambitions or visions to do more.
And also you just opened the new store GMBB, so
Correct.
we
Yep.
have more to come, hopefully. And shout out to Bin, by the way.
Yeah, so we have more things to come, and we are also thinking about more outreaching. I think,
Yeah.
and GMBB was one additional location, so we have one additional touch point. I think, and then last year also we tried out some pop-up as well.
Yeah.
So that we can, pop-up, it's a good opportunity for us not to also showcase our products and what we can do, but so also to to engage and talk to people, right? So
Get connections
get
to
connections
all the,
and talk to people and get
Yeah.
a feel of what most people are looking for, what's the trend, and so on. And I think in the last couple of last year we did a series of pop-up as well.
Yeah.
So this year I think we want to continue to do that. The first half of the year has been more on setting up the GMBB store.
yeah.
So stay tuned. I think we will announce whenever we have pop up.
More projects or more like upcoming photo book grants. Oh yeah, talking about the grants, Mr. Lau, Zontiga as well provide some of the supporting act for the artists and photographers, right?
Yes, we do that.
Yeah, so like for the first initiative is the photo grant. So like, how do the photographers or the artists that, let's say, they want to have their photos or projects on to get the grant by the Zontiga?
Now, first of all, I think the grant it's because we start with nothing, right? When we started at during 2020.
By the way, what is actually the photo grant by Zontiga?
When we said in 2020, we wanted to do more beyond just the film lab, and those things that we wanted to do to provide more services and to support people to be able to do beyond the shooting and storing in hard drive. So if you have ideas that you want to actually work on a project, if you are thinking about publishing a book, for example, we want to be able to support you, right? So in 2021, we thought to kick off the ball, let the ball rolling, right? So we actually started the photo project grant in 2021. So that was the first grant that we actually launched. And then following year, we said let's do a bit further than that, since be a bit more specific. So in 2022, we did the photo book grant.
Photo book
Yeah.
grant.
Yeah. And we, interestingly, despite that it's only the first time we did it, we actually collected
A lot of
submissions, right? Actually more than 10 submissions.
yeah. Some of my friends also sent for the grant. It's the living in the silver. I don't know, but it has a silver highlight kind of words that I saw lah. Yeah.
So the first grant, which is a photo project grant, in 2021. So the outcome of it is we were able to sponsor a couple of projects by providing them a small fees to help them in the project, right? A small fees, small fees.
Yeah, small.
And I think the good thing is that both of the projects are completed after the grant was actually
Release. Yeah.
released, and there is an outcome, right? It's not like the grant went into nothing. So Entwine was one of the. So there are two winners on the first year photo project grant, Entwine and also Joy, right? Joy Chan. Both of them came out and finished their work and actually did the exhibitions here in our space. So Joy did the Outfall project, where she is a bit more on the environmental side. She was doing a very experimental process in terms of processing the films, and that was that resulted in an exhibition that was done in our space. And then Entwine did a project on the Serani,
Kampung Serani.
Kampung Serani, right? And that was also the project.
One of the project.
One of the project, and we did an exhibition subsequently for that project. And then subsequent year in 2023, we did the photo book grant.
Photo book grant.
Yeah, we received more than 10 submissions. And
This is Rekha Fajar.
And the person who won the grant is Zarif. And for small fees that we sponsor, and we are able to sort of make that ambitious to publish a book, become live. So that is the book, right?
This is the book.
This is
But
the book.
I thought this is the second book from the Zontiga publication,
Yeah.
right?
The first one, Api has
one of our own stuff.
Wow, own
Yeah.
stuff. Api.
This is actually the first Zontiga publication.
First
Yeah,
first
but this is
publication.
the book that actually went into the photo book run.
Yeah.
Both
That
book
one.
is very different. This one is more handmade, it's more crafty, and it was handcrafted by Api himself, the artist.
Yeah. Shout out to Api Hussein.
And Api is one of our staff, by the way.
He's working at the lab department, so yeah.
Yeah, there's
Your
only
black and white.
100 copies and
Black and white film
Yeah,
is
black
done
and
by
white
him,
film
so
and
that's why
digital
you can
photos.
see the book itself is very different. It's a black and white photo,
limited copies left.
Yeah.
limited copies. So
and
you
it's
guys-
very crafty in a sense. So it's all handmade. So limited to 100 copies.
Yeah.
Almost, I think 70%.
Yeah, 70% already.
finished already.
Almost finished.
almost
Yeah.
finished.
Zarif book is also black and white.
Yeah.
And the images there are all actually hand printed in darkroom.
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, he was using our darkroom to
Zontiga that room
to make those works, and then that sort of comes into first as a print, and then now it's become and then subsequently it gets scanned and digitized, and we make it a book.
becomes
Wow.
Yeah. So this is available now. Actually, we launched both the book
last
almost
year
the same
already.
time. Right?
Yeah.
Api's book
On
was the
June.
first one.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like racing, right? Which one come out first?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Api's first.
Api is, I mean, I call it the twins.
Yeah,
in a way.
the twins.
Yeah, just that it happens that this one was born first by a
Yeah.
couple of weeks,
And,
followed by this. Yeah.
Betul. So the Mencari Rumah Untuk Pulang as well has their own exhibition done during the release, but it's already done. So you guys can come over to Zontiga to browse the copy or get yourself a copy.
Yeah, Mencari Rumah and Reka Fajar.
Shout out to Api and Zarif.
And beside the books, I think we also have a zine, Tiga Mata.
Tiga Mata.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Tiga Mata
So
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
We are gonna cover that as well. Why it's Tiga Mata?
Yeah. Maybe in the next round.
Maybe in the next round, maybe in the next
Yeah,
round.
maybe in the next round.
Yeah.
We don't want to overload our audience.
Yeah, we have to like macam because the Tiga Mata is another initiative by Zontiga, which wants to include the local and also Southeast Asian photographers all together.
I think that's
That's
Yeah.
about it.
that's
That's about it.
Yeah.
So I think
we hope we sort of covers some of the things that we do here.
yeah,
And I hope that will interest you guys.
yeah. I hope you guys know what Zontiga actually does and why is it yellow. So
Yeah.
And don't forget to comment on that categories of our libraries, right?
Yeah, library. To get the best nasi lemak in PJ. Which is
So
the
don't
best.
forget
Coming
to
from you, I don't know whether that's carry any weight or not.
Oh,
I think coming from V,
get
that's not okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so if you like the video, please like and don't
Subscribe.
forget to subscribe our channel and also comment the
Comments,
six genres. You guys want to know what's inside our photo book library, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, on the next one. And
Amen.
Yeah. See you in the next video. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone out. Oh.
Okay, see you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.